The Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful, chaotic day to dive straight into the absolute madness that is Genoa City. And trust me, we have so much to unpack right now. Grab your iced coffees and buckle up because the drama is literally off the charts today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now because my jaw is permanently on the floor and I am genuinely hyperventilating in the middle of a Target parking lot. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands because I just had to jump on here and vent. My soul has actually left my body, and I need you all to spiral with me because the Newman family is officially in their most unhinged era yet. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when I saw what just went down at Newman Enterprises. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not process the sheer cinematic mayhem of Nick Newman collapsing right in front of Victor. Bestie, be for real right now. How are we supposed to survive this level of angst? Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's set the scene because the vibes were straight up apocalyptic. Nick has been in critical condition for weeks, basically a walking ghost, and his total breakdown at Newman Enterprises just confirmed that he is spiraling so deep into the abyss of addiction that I don't even know how he comes back from this. And the kicker, the absolute gag of the century, Victor Newman was standing right there when his golden boy hit the floor. The gravity of Victor watching his son crumble, which is honestly so unhinged, was a masterpiece of psychological warfare. Victor's face was giving major, I cannot even energy. But underneath all that cold billionaire exterior, you could see the sheer panic. Honestly, this collapse might be the only thing that finally forces the Newmans to drag Nick kicking and screaming into a rehab facility. It's about time, because they have been fumbling this intervention so badly. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we need to talk about how this whole crisis even started because Nick is officially on my do not perceive list for his life choices. Yes, we know the drugs Matt Clark pumped into him caused this health crisis, but let's be totally unfiltered here. Nick straight up created the circumstances for his own destruction. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. Nick actually thought it was a good idea to play vigilante, kidnap Matt, and lock him in the trunk of his luxury SUV. A luxury SUV, you guys. I am genuinely distracted thinking about how much it's going to cost to get that trunk detailed, but whatever. Nick was planning to drive this man out to the middle of nowhere and literally end his life. I mean, I hate Matt Clark with the fire of 1,000 suns, but even I have to admit that when you lock a psychopath in a trunk, his fight or flight is going to kick in. Matt basically went full feral, managed to break free, and started choking Nick from the back seat while Nick was driving. The visual of Matt's hands around Nick's neck while this massive SUV careens off the road and crashes is burned into my retinas. It was absolute chaos. The crash was devastating, but the fact that Nick was discharged from the hospital in less than a day? Bestie, be for real right now. The medical staff in Genoa City needs to be investigated immediately. Releasing a man with that level of trauma in less than 24 hours is genuinely laughable. But it's not just the hospital's fault. The Newman family totally failed him. They didn't force him into the intensive treatment he desperately needed, and because he was just wandering around with untreated trauma, he fell right back into using the drugs that Matt supplied through his fanatical minion, Sienna Bacall. Speaking of Sienna, and don't even get me started on the vibes of this whole drug ring, she is straight up enabling his downfall. Nick is drowning, and Sienna is just handing him the anchors. It's a complete and total dumpster fire, and I am physically vibrating from the stress of it all. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. We have to talk about Matt Clark, because I am starting to think this man is genuinely immortal. Like, is he a cyborg? because the medical anomalies happening with this man are sending me into orbit. Matt has suffered not one, but two massive concussions recently, and he is just walking around like he bumped his elbow. First, Sienna Bacall literally wrecks him out in the scorching desert of Las Vegas, Nevada. Most normal human beings, literally anyone with a pulse, would not survive what she did to him out there in the sand. But Matt, he just shakes it off. And then, as if that wasn't enough brain trauma for one lifetime, Phyllis Summers delivers a massive, skull-crushing blow to his head right here in Genoa City, knocking him completely unconscious again. And how does this man recover? Does he go to an ICU? Does he get an MRI? No. You guys. The next time we see him, Patty Williams is sneaking him out of the VIP room at the Genoa City Athletic Club. The GCAC VIP room. I can't even afford a salad there, and they are using it as a safe house for a concussed supervillain. And the absolute audacity of the next scene, Matt is just casually sitting on a park bench in Chancellor Park, having a little chat with Patty like they're discussing the weather. I am literally screaming into a pillow right now. A man with double concussions is just chilling on a bench. It's giving major medical malpractice, and I'm calling it right now. These two head injuries have to be part of a massive orchestrated storyline setup. There is no way the writers are just ignoring his brain trauma, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update when those concussions finally catch up to him. And let's pivot to the absolute emotional train wreck that is Victor and Nikki Newman right now, because my heart cannot take it. Nikki is suffering from these intense, agonizing headaches. And honestly, same girl, because this family would give anyone a migraine. But her headaches might actually be a symptom of a much larger, terrifying problem. She is under so much stress, and she is literally begging Victor to call a truce. She wants them to drop the hostilities and unite for the best interest of their son. And you guys, I think it's actually working. Victor Newman, the mustache himself, the man made of pure ice and corporate ruthlessness, is actually softening. I am genuinely shocked. Seeing Nick completely collapse in front of him at the office really shook Victor to his core. It was like a glitch in his matrix. He looked at Nikki, and you could see the realization washing over him that she wasn't exaggerating. The family is in critical danger. Nick is dying in front of their eyes, and Nikki's stress levels are so high that it's physically making her ill. Victor is realizing that if he doesn't stop his usual machinations and actually focus on healing his family, he is going to lose his son and possibly his wife. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear when Matt Clark finally drops this fake amnesia act. We all know Matt is just biding his time, playing Patty and everyone else like a fiddle while he sits on that ridiculous park bench. Victor and Nikki absolutely must reunite and form a united front right now. Because when Matt's memory returns, or honestly, even before it does, because we know he's a calculating monster, the attacks on the Newman family are going to be catastrophic. The stakes are astronomical, besties. I am personally offended by how much stress these fictional billionaires are causing me, but I am also totally living for it. I will be sitting here, clutching my chest, waiting for the next episode because my grip on reality is officially slipping, and this saga is now my entire personality. Stay unhinged, stay invested, and I will see you guys in the next update.